Risk dollarization. Reduced damage costs equal increased profits. Written and narrated by J.L. Hamilton. Managed damage works with boards, CEOs, CFOs, and other senior leaders to drive efficiency, productivity, and profitability by dollarizing a business's risk portfolio. Managed damage is able to create an environment where non-financial risk is converted into dollar terms. This enables management to more easily address the complex interplay of these factors with a business and reduced associated costs. Our method provides senior management with risk information in languages they understand. We convert non-financial data into financial context to enable businesses to see where issues lie and where true costs are located. By assessing a company's risk portfolio via the cost of damage, they are able to better manage and reduce the costs associated with the risk. We provide complete visibility of true damage costs and highlight the opportunities to manage the damage. Our unique approach to dollarizing risks reduce the cost of damage and the negative impact on the bottom line. To provide ongoing visibility, accountability, and measurement of this area of risk across the entire business, we developed Metric Driver, a powerful process that uses the philosophy of risk dollarization. We provide positive impact and results for companies, business units, countries, employers that are self-insured, and employers that are on funded insurances, as well as states. We welcome the opportunity to have a confidential conversation about your risk needs. Please connect with us at www.managedamage.com. Introduction. Multi-million-dollar businesses around the world are losing millions and they don't even know it. In fact, the business you're managing right now could be losing millions without you even realizing it. You're probably sitting there thinking, how could this be? And then you might try and rationalize why and how this is occurring before beginning to wonder, how do I stop this? This is what this book is about. Damage costs are the costs incurred by a business when they incur a damage due to the loss or harm resulting from an injury to a person, property, or reputation. The word damage is chosen and used to speak to the commercial, business, and operational parties of a business whom regularly speak in these terms for stocks and trades and sales worldwide. Damage costs normally emerge out of areas of business that are deemed to be of non-financial risks. These are the ones that are not normally managed in monetary methods or financially reported on, for example, operational risk, compliance risk, conduct, IT, cyber, and third-party risks. This is the area in which we are going to focus. In the beginning, we found a business that was suffering so many damage costs that they actually contemplated shutting down an entire arm of their business. The business was facing costs of operations, specifically around their workers' compensation premiums, which were so great that they had considered simply not doing business in an entire state of a country. The usual cost of operation for workers' insurance was 6.5%. However, due to high workers' compensation premiums, they were paying 16.25%. They operated in a low-margin environment with many competitors, and this cost meant any margin they had for their work would be lost in this cost alone. This was clearly a low point, but from crisis creates opportunity. The business found managed damage, and since then they have been successful in all states in which they operate. This is a business that was successful and had sustainable growth, but they had not seen this damage cost until it was far too late. Other businesses we met were internationally listed, but were losing millions of dollars in damage costs and, due to their accounting structures, were simply unaware. The only reason they knew there was an issue was that their contingency fund pool was getting lower and lower over the years. However, they were not exactly sure why. We often find that businesses we help solve the problem of damage costs were not even aware of how much they were paying. More importantly, they were not aware that what they were paying was far too much. The bright side is that as soon as you uncover your business damage costs, this
Sample complete. Ready to continue?